Phenom pre-workout by Elite Form Supplements. So I'm in the middle of training right now. I kind of want to give you guys a play-by-play on this. This is a Stim Junkie pre. It has quite an ingredient profile, but it has that freaking mystery profile to it. So I'm actually in the middle of training. I just started just doing some pull-ups. I'm gonna run the workout through, and this has to be a quick workout for me because I gotta get going with the wife somewhere. So I gotta have time to clean up, sit for a little bit, eat something before we head out. So I'll be back to go over the ingredient profile on this sucker in about 45 minutes. We'll see you guys then. Phenom pre-workout. So I'm back. It's about an hour into the gym. I still have a little bit left. I have some biceps and a little bit of back work left. I've been hitting sets 1 minute, resting 1 minute, hitting set, resting 1 minute. I think I've done, let me see, 3, 6, 9, 12. I've done about 25 sets so far, and I'm an hour in. So as you can tell, this thing does provide the energy to get shit done. So we're gonna go over the ingredient profile real quick though, because you guys need to know what's in this. There's some mystery ingredients in this and a mystery blend. There's actually one mystery ingredient and one mystery blend. And there's something super important that I gotta talk about right before I get into the effects of this. Let's get an ingredient profile real quick. We have beta-alanine at 3.2 grams. That's for the fatigue and the extra endurance. Then we have a mystery ingredient, a citrulline malate at 3 grams, but it doesn't say if it's a 1-to-1 or a 2-to-1 ratio. Then we have agmatine, sulfate at 1.5 grams. And this is for that extra vasodilation, blocks an enzyme called arginase in the body, which helps arginine last longer to produce that NO or nitric oxide effect for a longer period of time throughout the day. And then we have the mystery blend. It's a Phenom stim blend. I don't know why they do this. Do they expect to patent this one day? Are they trying to hide something from us or another company? No company wants to steal your ingredients here. So this is a 902 milligram blend, and I'm gonna kind of give you a guesstimate on how much caffeine is in this. We first start off with caffeine anhydrous at 350 milligrams, then it goes on to guarana seed extract, 22% caffeine. So with the way this thing's listed, I'm guessing this has 425 to 450 milligrams of caffeine. And guarana seed is basically just like it's a stemmed ingredient. It's been around for a long time. They had it in fat burners. It helps with focus and fatigue as far as training and also that energy because it's 22% caffeine. And then we have DMBA followed by DMHA. So these are PEAs, and they don't give the ingredient dose, and that's the kicker for all you guys here. So I'm glad I get to run it. I think Garage Gym Homie's gonna run it too. So you'll have 2 different opinions on how this works and how it affects. So don't forget to subscribe to his channel so you can check out his review when it comes up. And basically this is a PEA. This is gonna help with that mood elevation, focus, and some energy, especially coupled with all these other ingredients. Then we have Alpha Yo. And I'm guessing with the way this thing hits, there's probably about 1 milligram of alpha yo in this. So anyways, let's get right into the important thing that I want to go over that you guys need to know about Phenom before you scoop it and put it in your shaker. Super important. I have a scale. I weigh every pre-workout before I put it in, or I look at the grams per dose or per scoop for the caffeine content and all these other things. And this says it's 10.2 grams per scoop. So if you guys are listening to this from Elite Form Supplements, correct that shit so people can have the right size scoop dose. This is about 14 grams, 13 grams per scoop, full scoop. So if you go just a tad bit lower, if you don't have a scale, and I'll go ahead and put a link down below to the scale that I use. It's like 15 bucks. You guys should have a scale, especially if you're doing hardcore pre's or any kind of pre that has a lot of stims in it, so you guys know exactly how much is going into your body. So I'll put a link down below to a scale that I use. Very good, I've had it for a while. Now the effects. As you can tell, energy is good, okay? And it's gonna last. So I like to let people know, because I take this and I go off to work, go off with my day. Energy's gonna last probably about 4 hours after your workout. And so is the cognitive function effects that you get. This will kick in, the beta-alanine kicks in about 15 minutes and lasts for another 15 minutes. You do feel it in the face. It's not like, you know, like really intense, like, but you're gonna feel it. And then you have the energy and the focus starts to kick in. It's not a hard hitter kick in, it's very smooth. I like it that way. I don't like when something hits me sometimes and it's just like, you know, oh, gotta go. But you know, some people do that sense of urgency. And some workouts and some mornings I could do with that. But there's other workouts that I do in the morning where I've got enough sleep and I ate good the day before where I can do without that. So this is very smooth. So it doesn't kick in, but it does build up. So be ready to train within about 45 minutes. I'd say 30 to 45 minutes. Be in the gym ready to go because the energy is going to kick. You will feel it. It's like I said, 400 to 450 milligrams of caffeine. So it's highly stimmed. As far as the focus dialed in. I first started this off and I did a little story on my Instagram real quick where I was doing some pull-ups. Ended up doing like 90 pull-ups to start the workout and maybe did a few more because I literally was coming down thinking about doing the review and going off, finishing my workout real quick. I forgot how many sets that I was doing. So it was so in my head. Okay, so focus is dialed in. What's nice about this is I know it has DMBA and DMHA in it because you do have a euphoria feeling. You feel good, at least I do. I'm feeling really good on this, so I know it does have those ingredients in it. Now, what a lot of you guys are gonna wonder is, does it have a pump? Because it's got L-citrulline, it's like 1 gram or 1.5 grams, and it's got agmatine sulfite. Don't expect this to be a big pump and supplement. Like, it's not gonna deliver like any major pumps, but it does give a little vasodilation, and I don't see it. You don't feel it in the muscles that much. You don't feel the fullness or anything, but the oxygen delivery, as far as going from set to set, they did pretty good on this as far as putting that in there because, you know, you need some kind of vasodilation or relaxant when you're doing a high stim product because if you are pounding out the exercises like I did today where it was like a minute rest, then onto something, a minute rest, and then onto something, you need oxygen to be delivered throughout the body to those muscles so you can actually jump on and you can get set after set and you can just squash and smash your workout. Now, power output, there's no power output on this. I mean, you do have that idea of hitting set to set and doing the same amount of reps, but don't take this if you're hoping to get strength gains or the PR or something like that. Other than that, I don't think there's any more I have to say on this. I do have to get back to my workout, but if you guys do have any questions, definitely put it down in the comment section. I do enjoy this pre-workout. Now, one last thing before I leave. I didn't take this back-to-back day after day because it does have DMBA and DMHA in it. So stim junkie warning as far as doing stims back-to-back every single day, it may fry your adrenal glands to where you don't react off of stimulants that much. I just had to say that, just a precaution. So once again, Phenom pre-workout. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. This is Dave. I'm getting back to my workout. I guess have a good one. We'll see you next time on the channel.